Hey guys, it's Car number 5. Today I'm bringing you NBA 2K online ranked game. I'm using the Grizzlies. Opponent's using the Clippers. And I'm playing for the trophy, the freshman trophy, whatever that means. So I'm going to try to go through all these settings and everything with you. A lot of this I learned from Sam Fam, if you guys watch him on YouTube. So shout out to him. I really like his videos. Good job with him. But I'm going to go over all the settings, defensive settings. Try to slow the game down a little bit using the Grizzlies. So let's look at game plan settings. Let's see. We're gonna go under every screen with a soft hedge. Post. We're gonna change a few things. These big guys from the baseline. Alright. Deny Reddick completely. Pierce tight. Now we're gonna assign some plays. We're gonna do a lot of pick and rolls. We'll try to do some too. They call me. Doing, dude. Alright. Our camera.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA
for POEs, we're using neutral aggression with protect the paint.
We couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan along with
I don't understand the jump ball this year. Why do they jump like that?
Burke reporting on the sidelines. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies here at home. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
So it looks like we're playing a cheeser.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. And
what?
Griffin slams it in.
He has no momentum and he just dunks
one
over
guy
him.
You do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim. Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
Tell he wants to shoot it.
So it's the Clippers now. The Grizzlies making the shot.
We got help defense, but no.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Conley. Gasol
freelance.
Clock at 6. Here's Randolph. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Randolph's got his first points of the game. Pass to Griffin. Feeds to Redick.
I'll let him dribble around there all day. I'm not going to guard it. Just trying to take
Over to the left
leg.
wing. Outside Pierce. From 18 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. So it's the Grizzlies now. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Take that all day, buddy.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one.
He's trying to break me down.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Pierce inside the three-point line. The wing jumper off target.
And Coach,
we'll take transitions. You're going to give them to us.
Multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball.
Let him dribble around like a fool. There's no reason.
In a lot of ways for this team.
I'm gonna try to get a mid-range.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Jordan. And the Clippers miss again. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor. Clark as well. You know that you went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team, and of all of them, perhaps the least surprising was Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned.
Here we go. Get him up in the air. Mismatch.
Well, Memphis loves the grit and grind mentality of this Grizzlies team. We all know that. They are at their most fearsome, I think, right here in the grindhouse.
No doubt about it. Some names just stick. And everyone here knows when you say grindhouse, you're talking about the platform. Memphis.
See, I play on ball when I need to contest a shot. I'm not going to sit there and try to guard that span.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Some firepower, Clark.
That was a glitch.
Kevin,
shot.
how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Now here's Pierce after the Marcus Omas. Back to Paul. Jordan with a screen on Lee. And it's Paul penetrating. Breaks a big bounce and goes in.
Well, I tell you, last year, guys, the Grizzlies lived up to the nickname of the grindhouse. Top 5 defense here at home, and a lot of close wins that could have gone either way, but they grinded them out.
Here's Gasol following the basket by Chris Paul.
Got him again up in the air.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And those close wins and that blue-collar attitude is really what helped Memphis get to a 31-10 record here at home. I mean, good for second-best home record in that very tough Western Conference.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really, the Grizzlies might have dropped to 5th in the West in the final week, but they were near the top for most of last season. Often could be found in that 2 spot.
He feeds it to Redick. Back to Paul. Deflects the pass. And it's Lee penetrating. And he dunks it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive
pick him up on this edge.
Play, triggering some instant offense.
Good D, good D.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy.
And that
he's getting a little frustrated. Probably because I don't play 100% on ball. There's no point.
Leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second
quarter. Put in
Tony
Allen. And we'll put in Carter.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance.
Actually, I want to I want Tony Allen on him.
Here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Handoff is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Carter is out there with Conley. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
So down.
The dish to Carter. Griffin on the double team.
Double team me.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering.
Take that.
And Gasol slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean,
switched over and he was already
and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
So we put a smaller guy in Paul Pierce. Not really worried about it. If he tries to take advantage of it, he will. But he's just trying to abuse dribble moves of Chris Paul. So we're going to put Tony Allen on him.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific.
Might try to take Randolph here.
Happy with all those assists.
Griffin pass to Jordan.
I don't know how that went through. I had my hands up.
And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Jordan's got his first 2 points of the night.
He always knows where his teammates
even lets me run a play here. Is he just gonna?
That will let him
See, look how bad his on ball is.
where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Conley kicks to Randall. And it's Memphis with another.
I don't even have to run a play.
Clippers trailed by 9. Paul outside. Shoots from the line. And the bucket counts.
Why are you pausing it? I'd like to make one more adjustment. He's not smart enough to take advantage of it, though. If he would actually let somebody else handle the ball and use Chris Paul off the ball a little bit, he probably could get some open threes, but he's just trying to do one thing, so it's pretty easy to stop it. Probably sending me messages. I don't know what these kids doing here, man. Maybe we could play the game sometime today.
And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
That is so stupid.
Stolen by Pierce. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Outside Jordan. Redick dishes to Jordan. Back to Paul. Just 4 to shoot.
What is this guy doing?
Violation, so they'll turn it over.
Trying too hard to get some
to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA
some highlight
last
ankle
season.
breakers.
6th in steals, 7th in free throw percentage, and they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
Yeah, but you touched on their steal ranking. I mean, really a reflection of the quickness and awareness on the defensive end. They gambled some for sure, but overall, I like the approach they brought at that end of the floor.
Randolph passes to Conley. Here's Allen. The second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job.
Shot, Allen.
Right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road, and actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
This guy has no clue how to play basketball.
To get really ugly.
Redick against Carter. And Redick kicks to Jordan. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the Clippers, with those 8 road wins at the end, you mentioned, that pushed their road record to 26-15. That was second best in the league. It also set a franchise high for road wins.
Carter inside the 3-point line. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Stolen by Randolph. They're running. Allen with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Allen dishes to Gasol. And he makes no mistake.
And he quit. Alright guys, that'll do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed that beat down. Make sure to like and subscribe.